So this is my 2011 Mazda 3, and I wanted to show you how simple it is to take the front bumper off. You have to take the front bumper off to do several different things, but most times it's to replace the bulb in the front headlight, because you can't get to it without removing the headlight, and you can't get to the headlight without removing the bumper. But it's actually pretty simple, so it's not that bad. As a matter of fact, if you want to replace the bulbs and the fog lights, you might do it this way because it just gets you access pretty easily. So we would start with, and I did this once already, so you wouldn't have to sit here watching me remove all the fasteners. But under the left front wheel well, you run down here and there's a set of fasteners. I'll show you those types in a minute. And then there's a bolt up here at the top. I'll quick show you the other side and you'll just see the same thing. Like so. Then you go underneath and there's a series of bolts that run the entire perimeter, like that one right there. And then if you look, see if I can get you, if you look all the way down, it goes all the way around to the wheel well, and then the same thing on the other side. I believe there's 6 or 8 of them, but don't quote me on that. And then once you've gotten them out, all this plastic down here will start to separate. You don't have to move it much. And then come back up here and you'll see on the two sides, a fastener here and a bolt here. Same thing on this side, bolt, fastener, and then a row of fasteners right here. Now, once you do that, the next step is, this actually just snaps on either side. So what you do is you reach under here, just give it a little tug. That comes off. Go over to the other side. Reach under it, get close to the edge, and tug it. And it's essentially off, so that all you have to do at that point, let's see if I got, is take it in here in the center. And boom. Now, if you have the fog lights like I do, there's that set of wires, and it comes in and it runs through here. It runs all the way across to the other side. You just disconnect those, and then there's some clips. You see the gray clips on there that pin it into place. And just get those out, and then you can take the bumper and put it onto the other side. But in my case, I need to replace this grill because some dumb bunny backed into it and broke it. But when you're doing the headlights, you don't even really need to take that cable off. So so we talked about the fasteners. Here's an example of one type. These actually have Phillips head threads. And then there's the standard type where you just pry up and pop them out. I would recommend getting one of those tools that pops these things out really easily, because it just makes it so much quicker than a screwdriver and a needle nose pliers. And then the only 2 other tools you'll need are an 8mm wrench or socket, and a 10mm wrench or socket. These are the 2 bolts that go up on the top here, one on either side. And then that's it. It's how easy it is. If I get a chance, I'll show you how to replace the front grille.